What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 4 of the Clues to Blues series. If you remember last episode, we got extremely lucky with those Master Clue Scrolls, coming out with 7.26 billion GP that we have gained so far out of our 10 billion GP goal. So I had to change it because I technically had 3 billion GP already. And since we got the goal so fast, I decided to change it, and we're just going to go full 10 billion from Clue Scrolls because that just seems better. I couldn't leave it on 3 episodes. So starting it out here now, we have 100. So we're going to just jump right into this and got to get the clue logger going. It takes a second like usual. There we go. All right. So first one down, and we're going to try to get this going good. So if you remember from last couple episodes that I've told you, we are coming up now on, I believe, 1900 or so dry on the hard clue scrolls. I have not gotten a broadcast since 700, which is what I was at. And I'm in the 2000s now. I can't remember off the top of my head because I got a little busy this week, so I couldn't remember exactly what I've done. But we are going to try to remember for the next time. But I know we're close to 2000 dry, which is not good. We need a drop. We need something good from hards to just boost us into that next bracket. Obviously, right now, our next goal is pretty much to get, I'd say, to 8 billion. That's the next step. Get us a little closer to our end-all goal. But you know how hards are. They like to help you, or they might not. So I would like to see a shadow die. It's not the end of the world if I don't, because the fortunate components are still very good. You're still going to average probably about 1.6 million per. If you go through these and do 100 of them, I seem to average around 160 million from 100 hard clue scrolls. So right now we're 20 in, we're already at 1.3 million as the average, which is still really good. And it goes up every time. So obviously if you get one of those really nice drops, that would be perfect. But, you know, it is what it is. So here we go, a little bit further on. 89k is not what you need. 120 is also not what you need. Come on, let's see something bigger. Come on. I still can't believe from the last episode, episode 3, where I was really expecting to get nothing from Master Clue Scrolls. I have 2 third age dies within 500 total clues, basically, between my elites and masters, which is insane to me. I can't believe that. Which, if you haven't seen last episode, I totally spoiled it. But if you're sitting here seeing the total loot at the top corner there, you'll know that obviously I got something big. There's no way I got that much in just 100 clue scrolls. So, but I gotta say, I think I figured out this open logger here now. I think you have to let it fully go through and scan each one so it knows which one it's on before you re-roll or move on to the next one. So you can't see it, but there's like a little green box that scrolls through and it reads which each item you got, and that's how it knows the value, and that's what it jumps up. And so if you do it before that little green box goes away, I think that's what messes it up, and you get different numbers here at the end when you end up with like 2 extras opened that you didn't see. There we go, 11 million. That's the first one we've got. 40 in. That's actually worth something other than a single fortunate component. Still not doing too bad though. 1.4 million as the average is still pretty good. I'll take that. I mean, we can always use fortunate components. When I do finish this series here, I'll show me creating all of the Luck of the Dwarves that I do to sell them. Because you can sell the Fortune components as is. You may get a little bit more money for certain components, but it's just not worth it because the time that you try to sell them, it just takes so long. It's not very good. It doesn't seem very efficient in a way of selling. Wow, these last ones were really good so far. We're getting average 1.5 million or more now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Gotten too good. Oh, there we go. There's some log progression. Rune plate skirt gilded. We haven't had that. We'll keep that. Oof, not very good. Not very good. So obviously, like I told you guys before, I get very busy with work sometimes, and I was trying to get these videos out once a week. I'll drop 2 videos this week because I was able to catch up. I had a little bit of time off of work where I was doing some house projects, and while I was doing house projects, I was able to pump out a little bit more than usual per day. I usually like to do about 15 a day so I don't get burned out, but if it's a weekend and I'm behind, I'm more than likely to do 30 to 50 a day just to catch back up, which is not bad. And I do think in the near future, I'll be able to do more because I'm going to be switching some things around and I'll have a little bit more time. So it's coming. I have good hopes that this channel will become bigger than I expected it to be. I'm not really expecting it to be very big in general. This is definitely for those few people that are into clues. I mean, I can already tell from my views that definitely not as popular in the RS3 community. I know I just started here, but we got to get those guys that love clues. That's who we want. We just want the people that enjoy watching clue content and something nice to put in the background while they're hunting clues or something, because that's what I do. I like to watch other people's videos that enjoy clue hunting, opening up rewards. Those big videos where they open up, oh nice, 7 million. Where they open up, 500 or 1,000, or those crazy ones where they open up 100,000 elites or something like that, which is just ridiculous in the first place. That's so many. I like to break it down to 100 per episode, only because I try to keep them around 10 minutes long. That's just, I feel like that's the sweet spot for videos, because you know how it is. It's like when you got a 30-minute long video, which I also don't mind necessarily, especially if I'm really doing a lot. But like 30 minutes just seems so long, and sometimes I just like a quick video to end out my week, or say you're on the drive to work and you're just listening in the background and I'm kind of telling you as I go along of what I'm getting. That's why every now and then I update people on what the average loot is, which right now we are at 1.4 million. That is our average loot per clue scroll. We are down to 24 left. So far we haven't gotten anything big. We got one of the lockbox skipping tickets. That was the best one we've gotten so far, and that was only 11 million. Down to the final 20. We did get 9 master clue scrolls this time though, which so far is good, because I need those to do another 100, and once I get 100 done, then I like to do a big 100 opening like we did last episode. And obviously that turned out really well. So I'm hoping to do definitely another one like that. That would be really nice. Especially if I got something big. It's always good to see those big drops. I don't care who you are. If I see anybody get a drop like that, it is just game changing. When I first came into this game, I was your average, like 20 million. I think I had maybe like 150 million at one point, and I thought I was doing really good. And then I went to Calfight King and got 3 Dragor drops back when he was like new in an hour. And I skyrocketed to like 600 million. And then ever since then, I just had like the game changed for me. I had money to do things that I wanted. I could buy things that I didn't worry about just having to grind again. So trust me, I love seeing people get those big drops, whether it's me or not. It's just wonderful to see. So we are down to the final 6. This episode definitely seems to not have the luck that we had last episode. We're averaging 1.35 million, so it's a little lower than usual. We're definitely getting on the low side. We've gotten plenty of Master Scrolls though. That's what we wanted. Let's re-roll this one. And final of this video, 164,000. So 100 clue scrolls, we ended with 130 million. 103 million, or not 103, 100, I said 100 again. 1.3 million was our average, which was still really good for 100 clue scrolls. Not too bad. If you count 100 a week, that's 130 million for the week, which isn't bad for kind of just generally AFKing. So not too bad this episode. That goes back towards our goal. And I will catch you in the next episode, which will be really soon behind this. So I hope you guys enjoy.